The sixth law of thought says that people's thoughts cannot influence you unless you allow them to. Unless you allow them to, others' negative thoughts will not affect you. May only positive thoughts influence you. May your receptivity for positive thoughts grow. I am God's property. Only faith can touch me. If you are living in fear of people's thoughts, remind yourself that unless I allow them to, people's negative thoughts cannot affect me. No curse can ever do me any harm. The negative thoughts of some close relative won't have any direct effect on you. But indirect, yes. There you have to be careful. Let us understand this. If your spouse or partner is a negative thinker, their negative thinking will not have a direct effect on you. Let's say you are both going somewhere on a bike and you're the one riding the bike. There's no chance of an accident. Your spouse is sitting behind, but you will not meet with an accident. But if your spouse is constantly expressing his or her negative thoughts, oh, I hope we don't crash, this is a risky road, and if your thoughts get influenced by this, only then you will attract it. Until you are aware, there is no influence. So you can be rest assured, else people worry about the effect of others' negativity on them. They live in the fear. But that effect is only indirect. Others' negativity can only affect if your own thoughts get influenced. But if you do not let your thoughts get influenced, there will be no effect. Every train, every bus, every flight carries negative thinkers, right? But what is the pilot thinking? I have done hundreds of such trips. If the negative thinkers had any effect, how many flights would reach their destinations? It is a good thing that the driver's thoughts are what matter, the one who is driving. And your life is driven by your thoughts. So the law of influence assures you that you need not worry about others' negativity. Just make sure that your thoughts do not get influenced by their negative thoughts. This happens due to unawareness. You may find the answers to a lot of questions that have baffled you so far. Questions about your life or those around you, about things that did not make sense before. Your thoughts will affect you the most. Don't be afraid if you find yourself traveling with a negative person in a car, in a flight. Ask yourself, how are my thoughts? And if your own thoughts are negative, if you are in a flight and you are afraid of an accident, tell yourself the pilot is confident, there is nothing to fear. With this sentence, the power of your own negative thought diminishes. If one partner has a clear understanding, the other partner's negativity will never have any effect. Whatever may be my partner's orders, my wish is clear. I only love peace. I want peace. And that's what starts getting attracted in your life. And there is no reason to have any fears. So the sixth law says that people's thoughts cannot influence you unless you allow them to. On similar lines, your thoughts cannot influence others unless they allow their thoughts to be influenced by yours. So people cannot influence each other. This is a good news. Otherwise, life on earth would have been scary. Anyone can think anything about me, curses, jinxes, and all that would start happening in my life. I'd be ruined. I'd be finished. No one can do that to you. Believe in it. Someone said you'll never be successful in life. And this person accepted it. That's the curse. Someone is giving the fears and someone is taking them. Unless you accept them, no one can curse you. So be rest assured and remember the sixth law. Unless I allow it, people's negativity cannot and will not have any effect on me. And if you see your thoughts getting influenced, recall all that you have learnt about this. No evil can ever touch me. If you align yourself with such thoughts, you will be successful in your earthly mission. The basic thing to be understood here is whose thoughts have the most effect. Your son or daughter who have just stepped out of the house, how are their thoughts? If they are positive, there is nothing to worry about. If the parents are having negative thoughts, they should say, my negative thoughts are because of my attachment. But their thoughts are positive and they are safe wherever they are. Your thoughts won't affect. They do contribute, but it's like a drop in the ocean, practically negligible. But how are their own thoughts? So, your part is to just pray for them, imagine the positive end result, and whatever safety precautions you can take, any physical precautions, any mental precautions, spiritually, whatever you can do for them, teach them to always pray before they leave, touch their vehicles affectionately before starting them. Such actions boost the power of positive thoughts.
This is only a short glimpse of tejgyan. Tejgyan is essentially a profound and final wisdom. Tejgyan is imparted by Sirshree in the Maha-Asmani Magic of Awakening Retreat. Tejgyan Foundation organizes this retreat where the spiritual foundation of life is established, where a happy, straightforward, simple and powerful life takes shape. Till date, more than 1 lakh seekers have participated in this retreat. If you too wish to lead your life in the light of tejgyan, if you are keen to understand the ultimate truth of life, then do participate in the Maha-Asmani Magic of Awakening Retreat. Thank you. Happy thoughts.